Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Star-Lord New Thor 7, and it is a high energy day and a high emotional day for me due to it is Aries, it is a new Aries season, and Mercury has just gone retrograde. So everybody's going to be arguing, angry, and miscommunicating. Asterisk. Not everybody, not all the time, but just don't be surprised if you see that as a theme. But right now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the weather because it's one of the many things I do very well. And we're talking about nor'easter number 5. Right now, the models are saying as soon as we'll get hit by it, it's probably April Fools. But I'm saying, I don't know about that. Looks like we get hit by it in 4 or 5 days. But this is just me speculating, and I'm not a professional meteorologist. I'm just awesome, right? So, one of the main reasons I'm looking at the 26th, 27th is because the nor'easter type system that does form on these models, the European and the GFS, they form out in the Atlantic in what they call a fish storm, a storm that only affects the fishes, but then it goes west, right? And they don't usually do that. See that right there? See how it's heading backwards? It's like, hey, I'm going back to the coast. And then it just kind of vanishes. Like, hey, I just die right here. And that don't really make any sense to me. Then you got the next one right after it, right? So, yeah. So it's a situation. And overall, we're looking at wind gusts here, right? And that's what these wind patterns are that show us where the storm and the rain and the lightning and the thunder will be, or possibly snow. Look, this one on the 27th says it's going to be about 91 miles an hour, somewhere near the center. And hey, guess what? These models have been trending west. So right now, no one's really talking about this. But luckily, I'm just a YouTuber, so I can talk to you about it because what am I going to do? Lose my reputation? Am I saying it's going to hit? Oh no. Am I saying it's a possibility? Oh yes. So, and ultimately, you are supposed to be doing your own due diligence if this is going to be affecting you, right? So I'm just trying to help. And I like watching the overall patterns. And so look at that. It's moving west. And I'm not talking about like the miles like it goes out and then it comes back. And so the weather has been weird. I don't know if you noticed that. It's true. And so I'm just looking at these patterns, looking at these shapes. And so the blue is low pressure, the red is high pressure. And low pressure is never supposed to beat high pressure. Now look at this. See, look at it going back. And then it just peters out of steam. Why? Into a blue. So that's where I think the two could get married. It's like nor'easter 5 and 6, in a worst case scenario, could get married. See, when the two blues connect, say almost do, that could be a problem. It hasn't happened yet. We've been seeing some weird stuff. And remember, science even says, oh yeah, y'all, the polar vortex split. And so that's going to create some stratospheric warming, which will lead to some wilder weather. And for those out there who think that mankind and the Illuminati and Agent 21 or Agenda 21 have full control over the weather and Earth completely, I don't agree with you. Yes, they manipulate it on smaller levels, but it's usually for profitability. Like now, gas today oil hit $80 a barrel or $70 a barrel. When I made my call, the oil can't drop below, was it $46 a barrel? It was at $46. I said, no, it can't do that. It's gonna pop up. And then what do you know? A month later, all the oil rigs and processing plants in Houston, Texas, and Texas City got hit. And so that knockout helped knock oil up. So yeah, maybe they did that. But all the collective patterns I watch. No, this is the sun, this is the moon, this is stars, Earth, the core, volcanoes, lava, and maybe carbon plays a smaller factor, but carbon definitely not have a bigger say in all of this than the sun and the sun's magnetics, and even Jupiter and the other planets. So, you know, I don't know if you're ready for that level of science or truth. Sorry, I don't want to associate that at the moment. You know, yeah. So, yeah, well, the sun's been acting weird. That's been my whole premise for 5 years. Like, I don't know, man. Like Alex Jones went from blaming everything on the Illuminati to blaming everything on the Democrats. I pretty much stuck to my same message here that the sun is acting weird, the weather's acting weird, people are acting weird, and that we all have to work together to defeat this divide and conquer system that is setting man against himself. So mankind is fighting against himself, and we are getting absolutely nothing done. While nature is ravaging our infrastructure, we've had $1.5 trillion worth of infrastructure and personal property damage from severe weather and flooding since the start of 2017. So in the 5 years that I've been telling people that we got to come together to adapt to these weather changes, like, I don't know, the data's only made me look like a genius. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here saying this situation is not calming down. Just because we haven't had a nor'easter in 3 days doesn't mean anybody needs to let their guard down. And I'm not saying be scared or have fear. I'm not here to make you feel fear. I'm here to say we got to change our ways. You know, we've all grown up and we all do things better than we did when we were 5 or 10 or 15. And it's like, as a society, we've been stagnant and just doing everything the same old way. And somehow, at the end of the day, everybody looks to politicians to somehow solve our problems, or corporations. And we haven't figured out yet that, hey guys, corporations ain't necessarily there for the people. Hey guys, politicians ain't there for the people. Now they got machine learning and artificial intelligence. Hey guys, now, you know, they're not there for the people. Or you might have aliens, or with certain dimensional beings. And so humanity's got to get its shit together at the negotiating table, or we are going to get the short end of the stick. You feel me? So I'm saying if you're on the East Coast, definitely keep your eye out. We have 4 days, although usually the models only give you like a 48-hour warning. But look how it goes back, man. You know. And so, when are we getting northeaster number 5? Maybe never, but I wouldn't bet on that. I think we're going to get 7 by the middle of April. So write that down on one of my prediction thingies. I think we'll see 7 by the beginning of April. And look at that, 91 miles an hour. They're like, oh, it's too far out. We don't need to worry about it. Well, it's got 4 days to trend west. It does, and it comes along the coast, 91 mile per hour wind gusts, and the 5th nor'easter. And remember, these storms are moving in. Like Texas and the entire middle swath of the United States is going to see some serious flooding over the next week. That's what I think I should tell you. Yeah. So yeah, but look how it goes backwards. Out of all the nor'easters we've seen, they go up and out. This one goes backwards and it just kind of sits there. And if you watch it on pressure level, it seems to put up a lot more fight. And so the battle between those two boundary lines is going to be nasty. So yeah, the weather's not getting duller, man. So, and we're looking at 2 different models, the European and the GFS, and they both have it retreating or heading back west. I'm just doing my best to help keep you all informed, but like I said, things are weird today. But last year at this time, when I made my super genius call of, hey, we're going to get hit by 2 hurricanes this hurricane season, and then we got hit by 3, I said 2+. I did it because the other side of the ocean looked like this. I said, hey, when the pattern shifts and the hurricane season gets us, under that math, yeah, we're going to get hit by a couple. So now that that period is here this year, I'm going to remind you of a prediction I made 2 months ago that this hurricane season is going to be worse than last year's hurricane season. Ain't nobody. I live in Houston. Ain't nobody prepared, man. Like ain't no like the other night when I went to go see like a week ago, a month ago, when I went to go see Mike Brown, the astronomer, who found the planet Eris, changed the whole game. I couldn't go because the 2 hour drive to Texas A&M took me 3 hours to get like 10 miles because traffic was so bad. And so Houston needs to be preparing now. The coast needs to be preparing now because it's going to get wild. We just had our first Category 5 hurricane. It's one of these Nora, I think. Yeah, or maybe. And so, and like all the images like Thor is unworthy. Like, yeah, how, man? Seriously. And the speaking of sun, like the auroras have been magnificent, just incredible. So a lot more energy is getting in, and it's affecting all of us. So yeah, like the flooding I was talking about is over the next 7 days. So remember the river flooding problems? We got them there. Yes, we do. And soil moisture percentiles. So yeah, we got a situations going on. And also, we're nearing the end of the month. I remind you guys, THORNEWS is a publicly funded channel. So this is a time where I have to say, hey, if you guys appreciate my work and can help keep the lights on, I would appreciate it. And I do appreciate it. Another thing, the P.O. box I got, every time I go, y'all put a big smile on my face. You guys are awesome, amazing, fantastic. And the reason I keep doing this, even though it drives me wild, drives me crazy, like those weather videos that I edit, combine, man, that takes a lot out of me because a bunch of really bad information that I have to put in an entertaining way. But I like it when I do it. I love my edited videos. You know? Oh, and I got a new laptop. Thanks to Phoenix and Wolverine. So I don't know if you saw in the last two edited videos I did, but it shows being able to edit on a laptop that can handle an editor. Oh my God, it's so much better. It's better than sex. Asterisk. You know, I guess it depends on the partner. Okay, so yeah. Well, anyway, you can help keep this awesome channel alive. I think I'm better than Fox, CNN, and ABC, but that's up for you to decide. And, you know, I do it with like 5 nickels and some cigarettes. So, and sometimes beer. I'm Viking, man. All right. So I want y'all to have a great weekend. Who knows what I'm gonna do? It's a weird day. It's a totally weird day. Like I'm saying, the situation is very serious, and so even if this is doom and I'm wrong, which I don't think it is, I think we just have to meet these challenges together. Then let's try and enjoy the end of the world. You know, I don't think it is though. I think good guys are going to win, and good women, good people, good animals. But these are crazy days, so be prepared for just about anything. You know, all right. Stay cool. Talk to you guys soon, and I love you. It's true.